back to the video on the Football Zone and to a midweek preview, previewing the Premier League game coming up this week, and starting off with Newcastle against Forest. And this is a really interesting one. Forest obviously getting off to a bad start in the Nuno Espirito Centre and needing a result under him as soon as possible. I think Newcastle at home will kind of see this as a big opportunity to get some points on the board and kind of rectify their bad form as of late. And I think, they'll be confident of getting a result here. I'm going to say it will be a 2-0 victory for the two. Moving on into Bournemouth, they take on Fulham at the Vitality Stadium. And this is an intriguing one. Bournemouth obviously in decent form as late. I had doubts over Ariel at the start of the season, but undoubtedly he's proven me wrong now and proven to be a pretty solid appointment for Bournemouth. But taking on the Fulham side, in good form as well. This is going to be undoubtedly a very tough game for them. And I'm going to say a close one between two evenly match sides will result in a 1-1 draw. Moving on then to Sheffield United as they take on Luton at Bramall Lane. And Sheffield United, I think, we've seen improvements since Chris Wilder's come in. Have we kind of seen improvements to the level that's needed? Personally, I'm not so sure. Obviously, we've shown the resilience they showed against Aston Villa, and that's a big one for them. And they'll be able to continue that momentum forward. But taking on the Luton side, obviously we've seen the character, etc., that they have. It will undoubtedly be a tough game for Chris Wilder's men. I'm going to say it will be a draw. I can't really see either team having the quality to win this one. Moving on into Burnley as they take on Liverpool at Turf Moor. And Burnley coming into this one, obviously with that win over Fulham last time out, this is a big one for them, and they'll be looking to get the win here. To really back up momentum, but obviously taking on the Liverpool side, that's going to be much easier said than done, obviously. So big game for both these sides, but I feel like Liverpool, obviously better squad, better players, will in the end be able to get a relatively comfortable victory. I'm going to say 3-0. Moving on then to Manchester United as they take on Aston Villa at Old Trafford. And Manchester United coming into this one, obviously the defeat to West Ham last time out was really disappointing. Maybe we'd get time to play Villa after that step up at Sheffield United, a result which I don't think anyone really saw coming. Obviously a surprising one there. I don't know, I'm going to say Manchester United will struggle in this one. I still feel like Villa, that slip up, they'll still have the quality to get a result. I'm going to say 2-0. It says a lot about United at the moment. Moving on into Brentford against Wolves, and Brentford obviously on a bit of a sticky run at the moment. Wolves plodding along under Gary O'Neill. I still think come the end of the season, both of these teams will probably be comfortably mid-table. Not too much to worry about in terms of relegation. Obviously with the 3 promoted sides, obviously not really putting up any trees at the moment either. I can see that kind of definitely happening. But I'm going to say Brentford will just about nick the win here. I think 2 evenly matched teams, Brentford at home, maybe just about to get the win. Moving on into Chelsea as they take on Palace at Stamford Bridge. And this is a really interesting one. Obviously the form recently for Crystal Palace and Chelsea really hasn't been great. Palace drawing against Brighton last time out. Chelsea obviously losing to Wolves on Christmas Eve. This is an interesting one. Both these teams will obviously be looking to really pick up the momentum. I think Chelsea, though, at home here, it kind of is a must-win game for them. And I'm going to say they will be able to get the win. I'm going to say it will be a 2-0 win for Chelsea. Moving on into Everton as they take on Man City at Goodison Park. And Everton coming into this one, obviously, Sean Dyche, what a job he's doing there. Really getting some momentum. Man City coming back from winning the Club World Cup. But obviously, that long flight from Saudi Arabia, will that have an effect for them? Going straight into a game like that. It'll be an interesting one to see what difference it will make. Definitely an interesting question. But I think Man City coming into this one will undoubtedly feel confident they can get a result. But I think the character Sean Dyche's side has shown the difficulties City faced. I'm going to see them getting a draw here, 1-1 for me. Moving on into Brighton as they take on Tottenham at the Amex. And this is a really interesting game. Brighton still kind of feel like they're a bit inconsistent from time to time. But Tottenham, getting their form back now under Ange Postecoglou. And I think, they'll be, when they play like they are at the moment, they'll be feeling confident of getting a result wherever, whenever. And I don't think there's been much difference here. And I can see they're just about nicking the win. They seem to be back in order now. I'm going to say 1-0. Moving on then to Arsenal as they take on West Ham at the Emirates. And Arsenal coming into this one, obviously top of the table, and they'll be looking to get the win here. Taking on a West Ham side who, are no mugs themselves, of course. I think, they'll be there or thereabouts in the top half of the table this year. I'm going to say Arsenal will be the favourites to get the win here, but I don't think it'll be any walkover. I'm going to say it'll be a 2-0 win for the Gooners. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. That's every daily football news and encouraging us. Going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.